Test, 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 test. We're under 10 minutes till our second bout of the day. It is the Whiz Bangs from Tomorrowland going up against the Cherry City Brawl Stars. Players line up for gear check, please. Okay, folks, it's time to meet your teams. And here we go.
Testing mic. Testing mic. Okay. All righty. Coming from Tacoma, we have the Tomorrowland Whiz Bangs. Starting them off, we have number 404, Sunny Skates. 3232, Ruthless. 64, Jamnesia. 619, Hell No Kitty. 47, Harshmellow. 18, Pufferfish. 67, Blueberry Bruiser. 713, Crossbones. 57, Rotten Tomato. 66, Lucifer. 27, Jupiter. 426, Comet. And finally, number 313, Toucan Slam. Give it up for the Tomorrowland Whiz Bangs.
And now meet your local Cherry Blossoms Brawl Stars. Number 22, Non-L Rolls. Number 777, Attacknid. 508, Candy Mame. 27, The Goob. 00, Miscreant. 888, Risky Gamble. 003, Payback. 103, Sugar Rush. 218, Jules Burn. 408, Madam Gemini. 95, Lil Trouble. 99, Nazgul. 11, Lil Stabby. 410, Little Miss Mayhem. 729, Oliver Twisted. 03, Collateral Damage. And 18, Intoxicate. And let's hear it for your coaches, Tiny Tank and Guy Sir. Thank you, traveling team that came down here from the Seattle area, moms and pops. Thank you so much, the Tacoma area.
All right, introductions are through. The referees have taken position at the track. That means we are about ready for some roller derby.
Hello. Let's get ready to derby. And we've got number 47 for the Whiz Bangs, Harshmellow. Going up against number 22, Nano Rolls. And Nano Rolls takes a quick lead. And Marshmallow to the inside. Oliver Twisted throwing a quick block on Marshmallow. And Marshmallow breaks through. And Nonel calls off the jam.
All right, a successful 4-point first jam for the Brawl Stars. We got their second jammer out on the track. That's number 003 Payback jamming for the Brawl Stars. Going up against number 67, Blueberry Bruiser. All right, there's that first whistle. Blueberry going for the outside successfully. That's a lead jammer for the Whiz Bangs. Payback takes a spill on the outside at turn number 1 and gets a run back by Toucan Slam as Blueberry approaches on their first scoring pass. Blueberry goes out on that outside line and gets cycled back, giving Payback the opportunity to push out the front of that pack, trying to finish their initial as Blueberry fights for their first scoring pass. And Payback makes it through the pack, coming around to approach the pack between turns 1 and 2. As Blueberry makes it through almost makes it through their initial pass. They got one more blocker to pass, but unfortunately they get hit out of bounds and call that jam there. That was a 4 points to the Whiz Bangs and a 3 points to the Brawl Stars.
And we've got 619 Hell No Kitty in for Tomorrowland. We got a little trouble in for the Brawl Stars. And they're off. Hell No Kitty being recycled by Attacknid. And Ulti Rubble getting taken back by Rotten Tomato. Alright. Both teams throwing up a wicked defense right now. And Hell No Kitty breaking to the outside. A little trouble trying to break through the middle. And we've got a cut on Hell No Kitty, sent to the penalty box. Great blocking by the Whiz Bangs. Little trouble can break through. And trouble breaks through. Hell No Kitty back to join. Both jammers having a hard time breaking through an initial pass. Nice block, 47 by the Whiz Bangs. And Hell No Kitty breaking through. That's an initial pass by the Whiz Bangs. And Marshmallow being sent to the penalty box.
All right, we have number 426 Comet on the line here for the Whiz Bangs. Going up against 0-0, that's Miscreant jamming for the Brawl Stars. The Brawl Stars have been slowly but surely pulling ahead of the Whiz Bangs. Let's see if they can expand that lead here in this jam number 4. Ooh, Comet immediately gets hit out on that outside line, but Toucan Slam follows with Miscreant getting hit out. These two jammers are getting cycled back and forth here in between the jam and pivot line. Both of them struggling to make it through on a fast initial, but there goes Miscreant, shoving a blocker down and making it through the pack. That is a lead jammer for your white team, the Brawl Stars. And Comet's going for that inside line, but gets caught behind a pivot and cycled back. Miscreant has a reapproach the pack on their first scoring pass, but is getting held back by Toucan Slam. That's not enough to stop them because they are through that pack again and picking up the first 4 points of the jam for the Brawl Stars. Comet off to the penalty box on a cut. We now have a power jam in favor of your white team. Miscreant is the only jammer on the track, and she is about to make her way through on her second scoring pass, and she does. Breaking through that pack between turns 4 and 1. That is another 4 points for the Brawl Stars. And Miscreant is coming in on their third scoring pass, approaching the pack at the start of turn number 1. Gets hit out by Lucifer on that inside line. Reapproaching the pack now, goes for that inside line, gets caught by Toucan Slam, but pushes them over, making it through the pack a third time and then calling that jam. That was a 12-point jam for the Brawl Stars, but luckily for the Whiz Bangs, their jammer did make it out of the penalty box right at the end of that jam, so there will not be a power start in this jam number 5.
We've got number 27 we're seeing for the first time for the Whiz Bangs, Jupiter, going up against 003, Payback for the Brawl Stars. And they're off. Players zigzagging through, and Payback takes an early lead for the Brawl Stars. But here comes Jupiter with a quick recovery. Both skaters showing great speed. And Payback calls off the jam. And the Brawl Stars go up 2-0 on that one.
All right, we have a Toucan Slam wearing the star for Tomorrowland this time, going up against Nano Rolls. There's our 5 seconds. These players are rushing into position, and there's the start of jam number 6. Nano going for the inside. Toucan going for the outside, taking a hard hit on the line and getting run back. Miscreant stuck behind Lucifer in the middle of the pack here, still fighting for that inside line. Toucan Slam is juking back and forth in the middle of this pack here, but is not making much headway. Our pack is now moved up between turns 1 and 2. Not many solid walls being held because these blockers are recycling very fast to stay in front of their jammers. And Toucan Slam makes it through the pack, getting lead jammer, but Nano Rolls is right behind them as they both enter their first scoring pass here. Nano goes for the outside, clean sweep through the pack. Toucan right behind them, though. There's 4 points going to each team, and that jam is called. That was a 4-4 jam, bringing our current score up to Brawl Stars 28 to Whiz Bangs 8. And we have an official timeout being called now. Looks like once this timeout ends, we're going to have number 57, Rotten Tomato, wearing the star for Tomorrowland, going up against number 729. That's Oliver Twisted, jamming for the Brawl Stars. All right, I want to give a special thank you to Flex Appeal at Red Clover for supporting the Cherry Blossoms travel expenses. Located in Dallas, Oregon, grab some amazing barbecue and gourmet sandwiches at Red Clover Public House in Dallas, Oregon.
got number 57 Rotten Tomato for the Whiz Bangs jamming. Going up against 729 Oliver Twisted for the Brawl Stars. And they're off. Oliver choosing the outside. Oliver quickly taking the outside route, taking lead. And here comes Rotten Tomato taking a spin move. As Oliver Twisted quickly breaks through the line again and calling that jam off with a quick 4 points for the Brawl Stars. It's all about the lead, folks.
We have Payback here on the line for the Brawl Stars, going up against 27 Jupiter here, who is wearing the star for the Whiz Bangs once again. We are about 10 minutes into the game, and our current score is Brawl Stars 32, Whiz Bangs 8. And there's our whistle. The two jammers both going for that inside line before Jupiter takes it to a juke to the outside. Payback hugging more to the middle of the track here. Two jammers both getting cycled back a bit. This pack very tight, not letting either jammer make it through quickly. Ooh, Payback taking a hit on that outside line and cycled back. Looks like Blueberry Bruiser's off to the penalty box, and Payback's making the most out of that missing blocker to get lead jammer. But Jupiter is quickly passing them as they both enter their first scoring pass, and Payback calls the jam there. That was a 0-0 jam.
We've seen this matchup before. It's Harshmellow 47 for the Whiz Bangs and 22 Non-L rolls for the Brawl Stars. And Harshmellow breaking to the inside. Non-L choosing the outside track. Quickly skating through to lead. Here comes Non-L. Rotten Tomato with a nice block to the outside on Non-L rolls. Here comes Blueberry Bruiser to join her team. The Whiz Bangs are at full strength. Non-L rolls wasting no time, scoring 4 points. And here comes Harshmellow. And on a roll, is going to call that jam off after a quick 6 points for the Brawl Stars.
All right, we have number 1-1, Lil Stabby here on the line for the Brawl Stars, going up against number 313, Toucan Slam, jamming for the Whiz Bangs. There's our 5 seconds. And there's the start of the jam. Lil Stabby going for the outside. Toucan going for the inside. Toucan gets lead jammer. Oh.
We got an injury, folks. Folks, let's give that player a hand.
All right, we will see here if we will be doing an injury reset on this jam because it did look like Toucan Slam picked up a lead before that jam was called. It's all up to the Tomorrowland coach and captains to decide if they are going to be doing that injury reset. All right, I want to give a quick shout out to William at Legacy Law, expert estate planning for every move. Roll with confidence and craft your estate plan with precision. That is a William at Legacy Law.
A big shout out to all our officials, skating and non-skating, and volunteers on the track. Cherry City Roller Derby is a nonprofit organization, and all officials here today are completely volunteer. Please give them a big round of applause. We could not do it without them.
All right, it looks like we will be doing an injury restart. So Toucan Slam will be starting this next jam with lead jammer status. And all the players on the floor will be the same players as previous to that injury, except for the one sub-skater to replace the injured skater. That means that we're going to have Lil Stabby facing off with Toucan Slam once again here in jam number 11 of this game. We currently have a little over 17 minutes left in the half, and our current score is a Brawl Stars 38 to Whiz Bangs 8. So far, your white team has pulled up a pretty steady lead here. So let's see if they can keep expanding on that lead throughout the game, or if the Whiz Bangs are once again going to be, or for the first time in the game, I guess, going to be pulling ahead here, maybe getting a lead switch. So far, the Brawl Stars have been pretty amazing so far. All right, there's that whistle that we love to hear, signifying the end to the official timeout. Ooh, both jammers quickly make it out of that pack. A fast 4 points picked up by each. Run down that inside line. Toucan Slam pulls ahead as they both rush into that first scoring pass. Total pile up there from Toucan. Oh, Lil Stabby with a clean sweep there, getting another 4 points. Toucan Slam still stuck in that pack here, decides to call that jam off before Lil Stabby can approach on their third scoring pass. That was a very fast 8 points going to each team. All right, never mind. Looks like it's going to be 4 points for the Brawl Stars because they still had to finish their initial, and 8 points for the Whiz Bangs. Okay. Nope, 8 points for the Brawl Stars too.
And for this next stand, we're going to see number 5-7 Rotten Tomatoes for the Whiz Bangs going up against 003 Payback for the Brawl Stars. And Rotten Tomato tiptoeing around the outside, taking lead for the Whiz Bangs. Very fast move as Payback does the same, going around the outside for the Brawl Stars. Here comes Rotten Tomatoes trying to make a big jump to the middle, and he breaks through. Rotten Tomato showing great speed today. But here comes Payback. And Rotten Tomato calling off the jam. Let's see if they're going to give him a couple points for that last pass. 4-4 up on that last jam.
All right, we have a Nana Rolls going up against Blueberry Bruiser. And there's the start of that jam. Nano going for that inside. Blueberry getting caught right away on that jam line. Oh, and Blueberry Bruiser runs down that inside line. For some reason, the referees do not give them lead, even though they are way out of that pack. Not sure what happened there and why they didn't give him lead, but I'm sure the referees have their reasons. Anyways, Blueberry back, bursting through that pack, getting 4 points right as Nano makes it out in their initial. Blueberry tries to call it, but again, the referees gave Nano the lead for some reason. Nano decides to call that jam there. That was 0 points for the Brawl Stars and 4 points for the Whiz Bangs. We are more than a quarter way into the game now, and our current score is Brawl Stars 50, Whiz Bangs 24. So the Brawl Stars are at a little over double the points of the Whiz Bangs currently. They're doing pretty good, getting a lot of points up on the board so far. We'll have to see how this game continues, but I think they have a pretty good shot at pulling out this win so far.
And we're going to see Jupiter for the Whiz Bangs going up against Mystery Enter, the Brawl Stars. And Jupiter breaks through. Takes lead for the Whiz Bangs. Lead, and then your player came around.
All right, it looks like we have a team timeout being called by the Brawl Stars. First team timeout of the game.
This break in the action brought to you by Willamette Legacy Law. Expert estate planning for every move. Roll with confidence. Craft your estate plan with precision. That's Stephanie Palmblad at Willamette Legacy Law.
All right, and there's the end of that team timeout. We got 003 Payback taking the line for the Brawl Stars, going up against number 6-4 Jamnesia. All right, and there's the start of that jam. Payback quickly pushing out to the front of the pack and getting lead jammer for the Brawl Stars. Jamnesia gets hit out and cycled back. They're going for the inside line to hit out once again. Still caught in that pack on turn 1 as Payback approaches on their first scoring pass. Ooh, a clean sweep and Payback is through. That is 4 points for the Brawl Stars. Jamnesia here getting hit out several more times. They're struggling to make it through their initial as Payback cycles through on their second scoring pass now. They're going for that outside line. They're going for the inside now. Juking back and forth, back and forth. Looks like we had a star pass on the Whiz Bangs. Number 66, Lucifer, is your new jammer, and he is coming around on his initial pass as Payback calls that jam on their first scoring pass. That was a full 8 points for the Brawl Stars, and unfortunately for Lucifer, 0 points for the Whiz Bangs. Now it looks like we have an official review being called by the Brawl Stars. All right, taking a moment to give a big shout out to our super fan sponsor, Michael. Be cool, be like Michael, and help sponsor local roller derby today.
This break in the action brought to you by the Confederated Tribes of the Sleds. Confederated Tribes of the Sleds Indians have been generous supporters, funding the startup of our rental gear program for juniors.
All right, it looks like in that official review, your white team was requesting a cut call be put on your red jammer. However, the referees did not find enough evidence to prove that cut happened. So the white team did not retain their official review, and they lose this half's official review, unfortunately.
This next jam, we've got number 67, Blueberry Bruiser, going up against Candy Mame for the Brawl Stars. Both going up the middle. Here comes Blueberry Bruiser to the inside, taking lead for the Whiz Bangs. Rotten Tomato recycling Candy Mame. Here comes Blueberry Bruiser. And Candy Mame breaking through for the Brawl Stars. Blueberry Bruiser being blocked by Miscreant, calling off the jam, wanting none of it.
All right, the Brawl Stars have held a roughly 30-point lead on the Whiz Bangs now for about 10 minutes. It means the Whiz Bangs have stopped letting them pull ahead now, but have not started gaining yet either. We got number 313 Toucan Slam wearing the star for Tomorrowland, going up against number 18. That is Intoxicate. And that's the start of that jam. Toucan going for that inside line. A nice hop is successful. That's a lead jammer for the Brawl Stars. And Intoxicate, ooh, downing players left and right trying to make it through their initial. Breaks through, finishing their initial right as Toucan makes it through their first scoring pass. They're coming around now. Toucan on their second scoring pass. Intoxicate on their first one. Toucan calls that jam. That was 4 points for the Whiz Bangs and 0 points for the Brawl Stars.
Back in for the Whiz Bangs, it's Rotten Tomato number 57 going up against Oliver Twisted for the Brawl Stars. Let's derby. Rotten Tomato quickly to the outside, taking lead for the Whiz Bangs. Not far behind is Oliver Twisted number 729. Great speed shown there by Rotten Tomato. Taking a quick 4 points for the Whizbangs. Nice jam by the Whizbangs.
All right, 10 minutes left in the half, and the Whizbangs are slowly closing this point gap now. Our score, 58 Brawl Stars to 36 Whizbangs. Only a 22-point gap. 22-point gap here. This game, it could go either way. We got number 12 here on the line for the Brawl Stars. That is a Little Miss Mayhem here going up against Blueberry Bruiser, who is caught at the back of this pack here. Little Miss Mayhem is pushing out that inside line, but gets hit out by Toucan Slam and Comet and Cycle to the back of the pack. Blueberry Bruiser still fighting here at the front of turn number 2. Not making it through that pack, though. Oh, but there they go. As soon as... Oh, no. Getting hit out on that inside line when they're about to make it through. Little Miss Mayhem pushes past one by one, is shoving these blockers out of their way, gets lead jammer for the Brawl Stars. Blueberry Bruiser is still fighting in this pack here on their initial pass as Little Miss Mayhem comes around and approaches on their first scoring pass. A fight in this pack here out of turn number 4. Little Miss Mayhem caught behind Lucifer, Toucan, and Crossbones now caught on the inside of the track. Blueberry Bruiser still stuck here, middle of the track. Took that star off, but is putting it back on now. Oh, because we have a power jam situation. Little Miss Mayhem is off to the penalty box with a cut, and Blueberry Bruiser is the only jammer on the track. We have a lot of players in the box right now. 2 Tomorrowland blockers and Little Miss Mayhem here. Blueberry make it through the pack on their initial pass before this jam ends, or the power jam ends. We are about to see, because we have 30 seconds left in the jam and they have yet to make it out. All right, they're still fighting strong here, but a Tomorrowland blocker just got released from the box. Hopefully, Comet can help Blueberry Bruiser get through before this power jam ends. It does not look likely, though, because Little Miss Mayhem has just rejoined the track here, going for that outside line. They are on their first scoring pass. But Blueberry Bruiser hasn't made it through on their initial pass when that jam naturally times out at its 2-minute peak. That was a 0-point jam for the Whizbangs and a 4-point jam for the Brawl Stars. And we now have a team timeout being called by the Whizbangs.
Folks, take this time out to get some merch. Take this time out to get some food and drink in the back of the... Okay, folks, we've got number 27 for the Whizbangs, Jupiter, going up against 22 non-L rolls for the Brawl Stars. Yeah. And Jupiter cuts to the outside, taking lead for the Whiz Bangs. And Donnell not being able to find her way through that defense of the Whiz Bangs. Jules Byrne throwing a block on Jupiter. And Donnell rolls, breaking through for the Brawl Stars as Rotten Tomato takes a seat in the penalty box. Jupiter calling that jam off for the Whiz Bangs.
All right, we got number 608 here. 508. Sorry, that's Candy Mame jamming for the Brawl Stars. Going up against number 313, Toucan Slam here, who's wearing the star for the Whiz Bangs. There's our 5 seconds. And that's the start of our jam. The pack hugging the pivot line at the start of this one. And both jammers going for that inside line. Candy Mame getting hit out and run back by Lucifer. Toucan Slam fighting for the front of that pack there. Oh, an amazing juke to the outside as Candy Mame through that pack. That is a lead jammer going to the Brawl Stars. But Toucan Slam is only a quarter track behind them as they both enter their first scoring pass here. Candy Mame getting hit out by Ruthless as they approach on their first scoring pass. Toucan Slam does not have that same problem though, sweeping through that pack and picking up 4 points when Candy Mame calls that jam there. That was 4 points for the Whiz Bangs and 2 points for the Brawl Stars on that jam.
Back in for the Whiz Bangs, we're going to see Harshmallow number 47 going up against Double Zero's Miscreant. And Miscreant cutting to the outside as Harshmallow getting blocked by Payback. And Miscreant getting recycled, blocked back by Lucifer. Nice block. And Miscreant breaking through for lead for the Brawl Stars. And Harshmallow getting blocked to the outside. And Harshmallow breaking through. Big block by Rotten Tomato there. And Miscreant calling off the jam after getting 4 for the Brawl Stars.
All right, less than 5 minutes left in the half. Our current score is Brawl Stars 68 to Whiz Bangs 43. Looks like we have a number 313 Toucan Slam wearing the star for the Whiz Bangs going up against number 11. That's Lil Stabby here on the line for the Brawl Stars. As we enter jam number 23 here. There's that whistle starting it. Oh, Lil Stabby untouched going for that inside line, getting lead jammer. But Toucan Slam makes it out right behind them and is gaining, passing them on that inside corner. Lil Stabby calls the jam there. That was a 0-0 jam, started and over in like 15 seconds there.
Yeah, stay tuned, folks. This is very exciting. Who's 12? We've got Comet going up against 12 for the Brawl Stars. Little Miss Mayhem breaking through quickly as Comet gets recycled by Intoxicate. Here comes Little Miss Mayhem. And Rotten Tomato joining the Whiz Bangs. They're at full strength. Thank you. And Comet breaking through. Initial pass. And Little Miss Mayhem calling that jam off. Excuse me, folks, we've got injury.
All right, it looks like once this official timeout comes to an end, we will be starting in a power jam with your Brawl Star jammer in the box here. Your Whizbang jammer, whoever that turns out to be, will be the only jammer on the track here for the start of jam number 25. All right, and it looks like that jammer going to be rocking this power jam is number 426 Comet. And that is Oliver Twisted in the box for the Brawl Stars. We'll see, we got a point gap going on here, but only a small one. The Whizbangs can certainly recover from it. We'll see if they can use this initial power jam to their advantage to maybe close that points a little bit. We'll see how many points Comet can put up on the board before your white jammer is released from the box. There's our 5 seconds. And there's the start of that jam. Got all these Whizbang blockers on the offensive, and it works. Oh, almost. Comet does get hit out and cycled back on that line, but they're putting up some amazing footwork here. This pack is really running now, and Comet is using that to their advantage to burst through that pack in between turns 2 and 3. That's the lead jammer status for the Whizbangs, and they're coming around now to approach the pack on turn number 2. Pushing this pack here, they're going for that outside, taking a spill. And that power jam has ended because Oliver Twisted makes it out of the box on their initial pass now. Comet still fighting on their first scoring pass. Can they make it through and call this jam off before Oliver makes it through their initial? We're about to see a split pack forces the Whizbangs to give up Oliver Twisted. Both jammers are now on their first scoring pass, and Comet calls the jam there. That was a 3-point jam for the Whizbangs, 0 points for the Brawl Stars. And with less than 2 minutes left in the half, any jam could be the last one of the half. We shall see.
We've got Toucan Slam going up against Non-L Rolls in this maybe last jam of the half. We'll see. Toucan Slam being recycled, weaving through the middle. Both jammers having a tough time breaking through, and here comes Non-L Rolls. Non-L using that speed. And Non-L decides to call that jam off as Toucan Slam looks like she's coming around to score. 0-2 Brawl Stars on that jam.
All right, we got number 003 Payback going up against number 57 Rotten Tomato. 30 seconds left in the half clock. This is probably going to be the last jam of the half. And there's that whistle. Mater going for that outside payback, going for that inside line. Rotten Tomato is successful getting lead jammer for the Whiz Bangs. As payback fights that pack on turn number 2, they make it out of their initial right as Mater goes, jumps that inside line, and finishes his first scoring pass. Looks like Mater's not calling this jam there, but is keeping that pack running as payback comes around on the first scoring pass, breaking easily through that pack there on turn number 4. Mater is getting hit out and cycled back as the two jammers enter their second scoring pass there. Mater decides to call that jam there. That was 5 points for the Whiz Bangs and 1 point for the Brawl Stars. And that is the end to our first half. Our current score is Brawl Stars 74 to Whiz Bangs 51.
Folks, please during intermission, please keep in mind that our bathroom space is limited. Please give priority to skaters and officials. And we'll be back in just under 15 minutes.
less than 2 minutes until this halftime comes to a close. And it looks like we got teams here lining up for gear check. That means it is about time that you guys make your way back to your seats because you do not want to miss the start of this second half. Our current scores: Brawl Stars 74, Whiz Bangs 51.
Hard. Check, check.
All right, happy birthday, Unholy Roller. We could not put games like this on without you, an amazing referee here, helping out, helping make Derby possible. Big shout out to you, Unholy Roller. All right, now that gear check is out of the way, we are ready to get started on the second half of this game.
And as we start the second half of our bout today, we've got number 57, Rotten Tomato for the Whiz Bangs going up against number 22, Non-L Rolls, and they're off. And Lucifer throwing a big block on Non-L as Rotten Tomato breaks through. 57 wasting no time taking lead. And with an apex jump, it's Rotten Tomato skating right through the line. And Anel having a tough time with Lucifer as Rotten Tomato with another apex jump. Very successful at that today. And we have a star pass going to Candy Mame. You got to have the star on the helmet. Successful jam for the Whiz Bangs there as Rotten Tomato scores 12.
All right, a very successful jam in closing that point gap. We have number 67, Blueberry Bruiser, jamming for the Whiz Bangs, going up against number 003, Payback. And Bruiser goes for that outside line, juke into the inside, but Payback is faster there, getting lead jammer for the Brawl Stars. Bruiser makes it out about half a track behind Payback as Payback circles around to approach the pack on turn number 2 for their first scoring pass. They pass 3 of those blockers and then call that jam right away before Bruiser can make contact. That was a 3-point jam for the Brawl Stars and 0 points for the Whiz Bangs.
In this next jam, we've got number 18, Intoxicate for the Brawl Stars. Back up against Rotten Tomato for the Whiz Bangs. And Intoxicate takes the inside track. And just baking through. Rotten Tomato taking Intoxicate, having none of it, and calls that jam off.
We have number 47, Harshmallow, jamming for the Whiz Bangs, going up against number 729. That's Oliver Twisted wearing the star for the Brawl Stars. And there's the start of that jam. Oliver Twisted going for that outside line. Oh, quickly breaking through that tripod after sending Toucan Slam flying. They are through the pack. That is lead jammer for the Brawl Stars. But Harshmallow makes it out about a half a lap behind them. Oliver's going for that outside on their first scoring pass. Now, this pack is really moving. A hard hit from Lucifer knocks them to the ground. They immediately call that jam off there. That was 0 points for the Whiz Bangs. And I think 0 points for the Brawl Stars too.
And as we begin this next jam, we've got Lucifer taking a seat in the penalty box. But we got number 1-8 Intoxicate going up against Blueberry Bruiser for the Whiz Bangs. Intoxicate with a big block on the other jammer, Blueberry Bruiser. And Blueberry Bruiser takes no time breaking through herself. Here comes Intoxicate around the outside. Intoxicate calling that jam off with a quick 4 points for the Brawl Stars.
All right, we have the face-off that seems to keep on happening here with Nunnell Wolves going up against Toucan Slam. All right, and Nano goes for that inside, makes it through the pack. It looks like the Whiz Bangs missed putting a blocker out on the track, so they are down a blocker and a pivot for the entire jam. Toucan Slam still fighting on initial now as Noddle tries to break through this pack here on their first scoring pass, but Lucifer is just holding them to a standstill. And Toucan Slam here caught at the back of the pack. Lucifer hitting Nonnell out once again, not letting them make it through the pack. Toucan Slam is through on their initial pass here. Coming around for their first scoring pass. Can they pick up points before Nonnell calls the jam? They cannot, because there is that final whistle. That was 2 points to the Brawl Stars and 0 points being picked up by the Whiz Bang in jam number 6.
So as we start this next jam, it's 87 Brawl Stars, 63 Whiz Bangs. We've got 003 Payback for the Brawl Stars going up against 87 for the Whiz Bangs. It's Jupiter. Jupiter taking the outside track as Payback cuts to the inside. And Payback breaking through. But Jupiter has the lead. A little confusion there.
All right, we have number 67, Blueberry Bruiser, going up against Lil Stabby. Lil Stabby gets hit out on that inside line and cycled back. Blueberry Bruiser jukes from the outside in and gets lead jammer. And Lil Stabby makes it through about half a lap behind Blueberry. Blueberry's approaching on the first scoring pass to going down that inside line. They're successful, making it through, picking up 4 points and calling that jam. That was 4 points going to the Whiz Bangs and 0 points going to the Brawl Stars.
It's really close. Only 1 or 2 jams. We've got 27 Jupiter for the Whiz Bangs. Throws Miscreant for the Brawl Stars. Nice block by Comet, recycling Miscreant. As Jupiter gets recycled. Both teams showing a little bit more defense on this jam. And Miscreant breaking through for the initial pass. Jupiter trying to go around the outside. And Miscreant breaking through for 4 points. And Miscreant breaking through again for another 4 points as Sunny Skate sitting in the penalty box. Whiz Bang still trying to break through on their initial pass. And Miscreant going around the outside. Whiz Bang's being joined by Sunny Skates. And the jam is called off. Injury on the track, folks. Let's give a big hand. Hello, folks. As we sort this one out, we had an injury timeout. So we'll be starting this jam again from the last jam. And here comes Miscreant, and we have Comet taken to the inside. Miscreant sneaking through for lead. And Comet quickly breaks through for the Whiz Bangs. Here comes Miscreant.
All right, it looks like we got an official timeout here to discuss points, making sure everything looks correct on that scoreboard following this injury reset call.
And we got 003 Payback going against Blueberry Bruiser for the Whiz Bangs. Blueberry Bruiser cutting to the middle as Payback breaks through his lead. And Rotten Tomato will take a seat for the Whiz Bangs in the penalty box. Payback tripping to the inside but stayed in bounds. Blueberry Bruiser getting recycled. Here comes Payback sneaking through the inside. Scoring pass. And Blueberry Bruiser breaks through for the Whiz Bangs. Payback having an easy time going through the side there. Big jam for the Brawl Stars. 12-0 against the Whiz Bangs on that last jam.
All right, we have number 1-8 Intoxicate going up against number 3-1-3 Toucan Slam here for jam number 12 of the second half. The Whiz Bangs are starting with one blocker in the box here. We'll see if they can make up for that blocker and still get their jammer lead. Both jammers are going for that outside line, and Intoxicate successfully pushes through, getting lead jammer, but Toucan Slam is only a quarter track behind him and gaining as they both approach the pack on turn number 2 on their first scoring pass. Oh, Intoxicate clean sweep down the outside line and then calls the jam. That was 4 points to the Brawl Stars and 2 points to the Whiz Bangs there for that very fast jam. Lucifer was in this box at the start of that jam, and unfortunately it did not make it out of the box at the end of that jam. So the Whiz Bangs still have a one player in the box here at this next jam.
And we're going to see Rotten Tomato for the Whiz Bangs up against Nonel Rolls, number 22 for the Brawl Stars. And we're off. Nonel taking a quick inside and outside. Rotten Tomato getting recycled by 11. Lucifer with a big block on Lil Stabby. Nano Rolls coming back to the line, zigzagging, having a hard time breaking through. And we've got a power jam for the Brawl Stars as Rotten Tomato takes a seat in the penalty box. Lucifer recycling Nano Rolls. And that jam. 4-0 Brawl Stars over the Whiz Bangs.
All right, and it looks like number 7-2-9, Oliver Twisted, is the only jammer on the track here. Going for that inside line. Is successful. That is a quick lead going to the Brawl Stars. They're coming around now to approach the pack on their second scoring pass. Or, sorry, their first scoring pass as Rotten Tomato makes it out of the box. And it looks like the referees just removed a whiz-bang blocker from the track, so they only have 3 blockers for the rest of this jam. Rotten Tomato makes it out of the box and makes it through their initial right as Oliver Twister makes it through on their first scoring pass. That was a 4 points to the Brawl Stars and 0 points to the Whiz Bangs.
And jamming for the first time this game, we've got Lucifer, number 6-6 for the Whiz Bangs, going up against Miscreant, 0-0s for the Brawl Stars. And we're off. Miscreant taking a quick inside track, but not too far behind. Here comes Lucifer. Miscreant having none of it. Calls that jam off. And our score halfway through the second half. It's 125 Brawl Stars, 69 Whiz Bangs.
All right, it looks like number 313 Toucan Slam is going to be our Whiz Bang jammer for jam number 16 of the half. Going up against number 99 Nozgul. All right, and Toucan Slammer runs down that outside line, getting a quick lead jammer. Nozgul here still fighting in the pack, quickly taking that helmet cover off. Passing it up, it looks like we had a star pass there. But Toucan Slam making it through the pack and finishing their initial pass. Intoxicate is our new jammer. Can Intoxicate make it through initial? They are about to. And there they go, finishing their initial right as Toucan Slam makes it through on their second scoring pass and then call in the jam there. That was an 8-point jam for the Whiz Bangs, 0 points for the Brawl Stars.
Here comes 426 for the Whiz Bangs. Comet going up against 003 Payback for the Brawl Stars. Here we go. Payback cutting to the inside and the outside and taking lead. And we've got a power jam for the Brawl Stars as Comet takes a seat in the penalty box. Payback breaking through, scoring pass. Yeah. And as one star player sits down, payback, we've got Comet joining her team as Jammer again. Comet being recycled there by Oliver Twisted. Oliver Twisted with a amazing block there to the outside. And here comes Fayback. Jammer for the Brawl Stars. And it's getting a little rough out there, people. And since most players went out of bounds, Payback can skate right back in. Payback taking a quick outside turn for another score. And the Whiz Bangs attempting a star pass. And that jam comes to an end. Brawl Stars going up 12-0 on the Whiz Bangs, that jam.
All right, we have number 313, Toucan Slam, jamming for the Whiz Bangs, going up against number 11, Lil Stabby, wearing the star for the Brawl Stars. Looks like we have an official timeout being called now. A little over 10 minutes left in the game. Our current score is Brawl Stars 141 to Whiz Bangs 77.
It's all about presentation. If you remember Megamind. Dance party. Time for dance party. Still trying to sort this one out, folks. Bear with us. Take this time to get a snack, pick up some merch.
All right, Toucan and Stabby skipping down a runway together. Toucan takes a spill, and there is that jam off. And Toucan banking around hard. Ooh, taking a spill on that outside line. Gets up and keeps fighting. Stabby meeting them in the pack there. The two both fighting on their first scoring pass. Toucan Slam is through the pack, and Stabby is off to the penalty box with a cut. We now have a power jam in favor of the Whiz Bangs. Toucan Slam is the only jammer on the track, and they are doing an amazing job, picking up another 4 points and finishing their second scoring pass now. All right, coming around on their third scoring pass now. Got a no pack in call. They're coming up. Oh, getting hit out on that inside line and cycled back. They're coming back through. Going for that outside line this time. Less than a minute left in the jam. How many more points can they get? Clearly a lot, because there's another 4 points going up on that scoreboard. And Stabby has made it out of the penalty box. The two jammers are reapproaching this pack stride in stride. Stabby is on their first scoring pass, and Toucan Slam is on their fourth. Oh, Toucan slowing down here, getting hit back and forth, and Stabby is fighting out the front of that pack there, going one-on-one with Rotten Tomato. They come out on top and pick up the first 4 points of the jam for the Brawl Stars. Toucan Slam here, still fighting, not able to make it out on this fourth pass. Getting hit out on the inside line this time and cycled back. Looks like Rotten Tomato is off to the penalty box when that jam ends. That was 14 points for the Whiz Bangs and 5 points for the Brawl Stars there. And we have an official review getting called by the red team here.
Very good. This game will end sometime today.
It might also end tomorrow. We'll see how many more timeouts get called.
And we're off. Nonel rolls against Lucifer for the Whiz Bangs. Lucifer twisting and turning and breaking through for lead. And here comes Nonel rolls. All about speed. There you go. And Brawl Stars go up 4-1 on that jam.
All right, we got number 00 Miscreant going up against number 47 Harshmallow here for jam number 20 of the half. And there's that starting whistle. Harshmallow and Miscreant both going for that inside. Oh, Harshmallow almost makes it through but gets caught by one blocker at the front. Miscreant gets hit out and run back by number 27 Jupiter. Oh, hard spill from Harshmallow. They're in the middle of the track. Miscreant once again getting hit out and run back by Jupiter. Our pack is now pushing in between turns 2 and 3, and neither jammer's got initial. And there goes Harshmallow getting lead jammer for the Whiz Bangs. Oh, and Miscreant gets hit out once again there. Harshmallow's now coming around on their first scoring pass as Miscreant finally makes it out of their initial. Can Harshmallow make it through? We shall see. They take a spill there on that inside line. Fighting here, they cannot make it through the pack, and Miscreant has caught up with them. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like Harshmallow is off to the penalty box with a cut penalty. This jam will go the full 2 minutes, and Miscreant is the only jammer on the track here. Getting hit out and run back by Rotten Tomato. Taking that star off their head now. Miscreant is no longer scoring any points without that star. Oh, getting hit out by Jupiter and run back, but they passed that cover off. Looks like you have a new Brawl Stars jammer, and that is Payback. And Payback goes for that inside line. Oh, a beautiful juke to the outside has him through the pack and picking up 4 points as Harshmallow comes around on their second scoring pass. Harshmallow once again gets hit out to that inside line and run back, and Payback approaches on their second scoring pass now, juking out one by one all of those Whizbang blockers and making it through the pack for a second set of 4 points. And that is the jam, folks. That was 4 points for the Whizbangs, 2 points for the Whizbangs, and 8 points for the Brawl Stars.
And we've got Oliver Twisted for the Brawl Stars going up against Lucifer for the Whiz Bang. And Oliver Twisted wasting no time going around the outside. But here comes Lucifer. And Oliver Twisted calling that jam off. And this next jam, we're going to see Toucan Slam going up against number 18, Intoxicate. And late in that last jam, there was a penalty. Brawl Stars going to start this jam out. It's a power jam. And skating through backwards, it's Intoxiscate breaking through for the initial pass. Intoxiscate for 4 points for the Brawl Stars. As Lucifer joins his team. And here comes Lucifer breaking through an initial pass. As Intoxiscate calls off the jam. Folks, it's 165.94 with just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
We have number 57, Rotten Tomato, going up against number 003, Payback, for this next jam in the game. There's that whistle. Mater going for that outside, Payback going for the inside. They are neck and neck as they come out of the pack, but Rotten Tomato does pick up a lead jammer there. Passing Payback on turn number 1 as they both approach the pack between turns 2 and 3 on their first scoring pass. Ooh, Payback takes the lead there, swooping clean through that pack there. Rotten Tomato gets hit out and run back there, but he passes that full tripod as Payback approaches on their second scoring pass. Payback does get caught this time and run back quite a ways by number 27, Jupiter, and Mater decides to call that jam there. That was 8 points for the Brawl Stars and 4 points for the Whiz Bangs.
And we've got Nazgul for the Brawl Stars, number 99, and Toucan Slam for the Whiz Bangs, number 313. And we're off. Nazgul around the outside, taking lead. Toucan Slam not far behind. And Nazgul calling off the jam. We're on about 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this game, folks.
All right, minute and 20 seconds left on the game clock. This could be the last jam of the game. We have Intoxiscate for the white team and Rotten Tomato for the Whiz Bangs. Rotten Tomato goes for that outside. Intoxiscate goes for that inside line. Unmatched there. That is a fast lead jammer going to the Brawl Stars. Mater makes it out of the pack as Intoxiscate approaches on their first scoring pass. Intoxiscate easily laps that pack once again, picking up 4 points now. They're coming around again as Mater approaches between turns 2 and 3 on his first scoring pass. Intoxiscate is back on their second scoring pass, once again effortlessly breaking through that pack. But Mater picks up 4 points and is off to the penalty box with a cut. A power jam now in favor of the Brawl Stars. Intoxiscate is the only jammer on the track, and they are making the most out of it. Pushing through that pack on turn number 4 to pick up yet another 4 points. All right, can they make another pass? We are about to find out because they are coming around. There's a wide open inside line, and they take it. There's another 4 points for Intoxiscate. And our game clock has run out. The end of this jam will be the end of the game. How many more points can Intoxiscate pick up? Well, there's another 2. And an end to the game. That was an 18-point jam for Intoxiscate and a 0-point jam for the Whiz Bangs. Our unofficial score is Brawl Stars 191 to Whiz Bangs 98.
Folks, put your hands together for both these teams that skated their hearts out for you today. Thank you, Tacoma, for coming down today.
score, Brawl Stars 193 to Whiz Bangs 98. Give it up for the Brawl Stars! All right, thank you so much for coming out, everybody. I hope you all have an amazing night.
I'm Johnny Coolbreeze.
And I'm Pinky Crusher.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.